Hello everyone, Sanctum here, and we're playing The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. This is part 47, Inside Ganon's Castle, part 2 of 2. In the last part we disabled the forest barrier, the water barrier, and the shadow barrier. And now in this part we are finishing off the fire barrier. And right over here, I'm getting rid of this pillar because I failed the jump in the last part, the end of the last video. And you can only make that jump if you have the pillar there. I actually made that. I actually made that. Okay. But yeah, stop burning. Yeah, you can't make that jump if that pillar isn't there. You have to move the pillar. So do so. Unless you're some super Zelda person and knows something about this game that I don't, then feel free to tell me because I might be missing something. Normally I would be mad right now, but we've collected all of the silver rupees, so it doesn't matter. We don't have to start over collecting them. So we already have them all, so we can just go straight in and get rid of this fire barrier. Now, I am pissed off beyond imagination at the moment, as hard as it seems to believe, because my recording equipment decided to flunk out the last time I tried to record this just now. So I'm hoping it doesn't decide to destroy me now. I'm hoping it doesn't decide to flunk out at this point. So I really don't want it to. Anyway, that disables the fire barrier. Fucking audacity. And now we're moving on to the light barrier. You can only access the light barrier if you have the golden gauntlets, which you get from the shadow barrier, as you can see from the last part of going through Ganon's castle. Yeah. So let's head on in. Inside here is just a few invisible enemies. They're not that hard. Just a giant Skulltula and a few bats, or whatever they're called. Keys? Is that what they're called? I don't know. Call them bats, okay? I don't care. But, you can use the Eye of Truth, or you can just Z-target without it, which you are able to do, weirdly enough. Before we move on to the next room, before I kill this enemy, I want to... Okay, well, I want to point out that I don't go for it, but there is a side quest thing that you can go for with the golden gauntlets that I didn't do. If you leave Ganon's, you got a key. If you leave Ganon's castle and go out to the left, you'll find a tall stone pillar. If you remove that stone pillar with the golden gauntlets, then you'll find a great fairy fountain, and the great fairy fountain will give you extra damage resistance, so all your enemies will only do half the amount of damage they normally would, which is very useful, and it's highly recommended, except I don't get it because I was in a hurry to finish recording this game. I wanted to finish it, so yeah. Anyway, now in this room we've got 1 minute to collect 5 silver rupees. Fail. Fail. Apparently Link gets like getting rolled over by giant balls. So, and I almost take for a third time, but dodge it. You have 5 or a minute to collect all 5 and get out of the room. So you got to get out of the room too. So get in there. Lightberry isn't in this room, but it's actually a secret room. You just walk straight through. Not very secret exactly, but nice try, Ganon. But there's a wall master in there, so look out for that. Unless you want to fight it. I hate wall masters. They scare the crap out of me. They always have. They've been my most feared enemy ever since I've played Zelda, so I don't want to fight them. I don't feel like fighting wall masters ever. Anyway, this after destroying the light barrier source, that'll disable the light barrier ray thingy mabob. And next is the spirit barrier. Now the spirit barrier, like its temple predecessor, is the longest barrier to disable in Ganon's castle. For some reason, everything involving the spirit temple is written into the game to be the bane of my existence, and I have no idea how he doesn't die. But he should die! Yay. I like killing things. Anyway, no time limit, just get the rupees without dying. That's pretty easy without the Beamos in there. And yes, you can roll through things and avoid damage if you get the timing right. I fail on the last one though. And there's these two guys in here. They're not a threat. They don't do anything. You just get them out of the way so that you have more maneuvering room. The real thing is to hit that switch behind the bars with a sword or spin attack or bomb or what have you. Do whatever you want to hit it. I don't know what your preference is. But the chest will give us some very unneeded bomb shoes. I'm sorry, anyone who knows me and watches my Let's Plays knows that I hate bomb shoes. I never liked bomb shoes. I never will like bomb shoes. I don't find them that useful. They just don't seem to work well with me. They're very inaccurate. You gotta get the timing dead end precise most of the time because their blast radius isn't even that great. And they're just not that good. You know, I don't want to see bomb shoes anymore. But of course they keep bringing them back. Anyway, in this room, you shoot the web at the top of on the ceiling to release the light into the room, so you can use your mirror shield. And if you choose the wrong pattern, like I did, you have to fight wall masters. Of course, I missed the attack, and I don't realize that it doesn't come back. So I'm kind of paranoid at the moment. I'm also very tired still. And of course I choose the second one wrong again, so this time I actually kill it. Yes. And yes, I do have the big Goron sword. I went out and got the big Goron sword while I was waiting for my camera to charge when I was recording this. So, no, I won't show you how to get the big Goron sword. Don't feel like it. Sorry. There's plenty of stuff out, Let's Plays and stuff that shows you how to get the big Goron sword, so go look them up. You don't need me. In fact, you don't even really need me for this game. Anyway, that disables the spirit barrier, which will disable the entire barrier around Ganon's keep, which means we can now ascend the stairs to Ganon's tower. Which I will be covering in the next part. So, until then, in the next part of Ocarina of Time, we will be ascending Ganon's keep, and hopefully getting up to him. But we'll be fighting some baddies along the way. Join me next time.